Hello! And welcome to the something vloggy snow excursion thing where we basically go for a walk.
Because it's snowing, so what else are you going to do?
It's not snowing now.
Well,
it
no,
snowed.
it has snowed. Past tense, Joe.
Yes.
Either way, we can't get out. And
In the car. We can get out, but we just can't get out in the car.
So we've got a lot of country life around us and lots of things covered in snow. So we're going to go for a walk and see what we can see.
Yes. That direction.
Last week I was filming crocuses coming through and now it's all completely covered under snow. So I don't think the crocuses are going to survive. The daffs haven't finished doing their thing yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that, I guess. Yeah. Will they survive? Tense.
That's it, that's enough. We're out. Well, now I'm out. Behind me you can see the house, and on the roof you can see a patch of bare tiles. There's no snow. It just goes to show you how poor the insulation is up there. But you know, they threw it up in the 17th century. It's bound to be a bit rubbish, isn't it? There is actually some insulation up there, just not very much, and it's very old, so it's obviously not working very well. But, you know, the house is nice and toasty in places. Quite surprising just how peaceful and quiet it is. It almost seems a shame to talk. You're ruining the serenity, that's the word I'm looking for. You hear the occasional plane go over and things like that, but other than that, it's a very quiet world, is the world of snow. And it's lovely. Behind the house there are hills that you should be able to see. And admittedly it's covered in snow, so therefore it's white against a white background, but between us and it there's a lot of mist in the air, which is also very white. The horizon disappears. It's quite an odd sensation, looking around and thinking, oh, I have no frame of reference.
So when we're going for a walk, we go through some farmland, and that means that when it's snowy like this, you have to be really careful where you go, because there's all sorts of stuff buried in the snow that you might miss, like bits of farming equipment. Even if it's somewhere you know, just be careful how you go, because there could be anything buried beneath the layer of white. I'm just too chilled to do pieces to camera today. I start and I'm just like, ha-na-na-na.
Where do you want to go? It's all a bit of a moot point really. It all looks the same because it's all white. You could just walk in any direction, you would have thought, and it would all look the same. But it doesn't, because there are things out here to see, other than me obviously in my daft looking hat. But my daft looking hat is keeping my ears warm. So don't knock the daft looking hat. Unfortunately you missed her nearly disappearing into a snowdrift. That's a shame, isn't it? Ooh, that was the snow. Don't imagine for a moment it was anything else.
One of the things I really like about snow is that you can see the footprints in the snow of all the things that have wandered across it. So we've got bird prints and bunny prints, and it's really handy because we can see that we've got birds and bunnies, which we knew already, but it's still cool because footprints in the snow. And bunny prints are really cute because they got the little bit at the back that's a tail if they sit. It's so adorable. Yeah. On to the next thing.
There's an old saying that says never pass a gate. The idea being that if you're out in the countryside, you should look over the gate and go, oh, isn't that a pretty view? You know, they've got a good point. Here is a gate, and here is me never passing it. Admittedly, I've walked up to this gate so that I can look over it, but, you know, I haven't passed it. Either way, the view's nice. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'll step out of the way a bit and you can see the view. When it's like this, sound travels quite a long way, so we can hear what's going on farms way over there, and we can hear gritters going, way over there, and I don't know what's going on
Wacky
way over there, wacky waving. Yeah, so there's loads of stuff that we can hear going on, but you can't see it. I should imagine they can hear us going on as well.
But it's really weird because it's one of those things that although it's ridiculously noisy because sound carries from a very long way away, it's also very quiet because everything in the immediate vicinity is deadened.
Yes, it's very hushed.
Yeah.
Hushed tones.
I feel like I'm in a library and I should be whispering.
Yes.
The only other problem I've had is when you're presented with freshly untrodden snow, you kind of don't want to mark it.
No.
So it feels like sacrilege when you're
It does.
going from A to B. You're just like, I've ruined this
It
now.
is. We've ruined lots of snow as a result of our...
I've tried to keep in your tracks as much as possible.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? While not treading on the tracks of animals, because you know they're nice. You know,
Apart from the bits with the tracks that have been pooped on, but
even so, you know they're interesting. So you can go, oh well,
something's
got
pooed there.
got caught short there, didn't you?
We say goodbye now.
Yeah, we say goodbye now.
Bye now.
Did you say bye now?
Yeah.
Well, that's no good. Don't forget to subscribe.
This is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
And click the little bell.
The little bell.
And click the little bell. And give me some ears.
Oh, the bell gives you notifications because YouTube's not doing that at the moment for some reason, because reasons.